Welcome, y'all. What's up, collective? What's cooking? What's cooking? What's cooking, collective? I don't know why I get the giggles when I come on, but here I am. Hey, I was over here texting you like, hey, I'm on. What's going on? I got time today. So I said, well, let me see what my people doing today. This afternoon. What's cooking for lunch? What y'all eating? I just had late breakfast. I had a brunch and I had two oranges. Gave my kids something for them to do since they're off today. Well, semester's over for one. The other one needs to just do some things. You feel me? Settling back into work. That's what's up. Oh, okay, the black cherry on here. Hold on. Hold on. Hmm. Um, so y'all know I'm a remote caregiver, and one of the agencies is texting me at the same time. Oh, you went on a cruise. Oh, so how was it? How long? And where'd y'all go? Ensenada. Where is that? It's not something familiar to me. Is that in Mexico? I thought it was Tinder too. I know that's right. Oh shit, they was real attentive, huh? They were like, "Hey girl, hey little young thing." I know that's right. Mm, mm. I bet you had a blast. All right, so enough of that. Oh, attractive. Oh, even better. Yeah, silver foxes. I did not really. I mean, I know that term. I've really never had a conversation with somebody describe someone they met that way. Yeah, that's silver foxes can get love too. You know what I'm saying? Lots of single women. Mm, damn, all the men seem to be attached. That's whack. That's whack. Don't be doing that, sirs. Looking at all the young things around you over there, giving them googly eyes. You know what I'm saying? Better cut it out. You better cut it out, sir. And thank you for your condolences, man. Monica. You were just getting attached to that little thing. But, you know, spirit just does what spirit does. It was his time. My daughter called to him. He didn't even know the name that we gave him yet. That's how long we didn't have him. We didn't even know he didn't. We literally just came up with a name. I think Friday for him. And getting an animal used to a new name, especially when you don't know what their name was. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so we gonna get started, y'all. I just wanted to see what's cooking. You know what I'm saying? What's the energy? I got time today. If you got time, you know what I'm saying? All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do we need to know? Happy to see my Monica and my black cherry. But I want to say monitors in the building. Glad y'all had a little time today. You missed some? Yeah, so there was this little doggy I don't think I had a chance to tell you about that came and kind of just planted himself on one of my porches on my house. And so we kind of coaxed him toward the back of the house and gave him a little cardboard box and put a little cat bed in there. And then eventually we moved him into the house, but we had, I had went to the authorities to find out, well, what do we do? Because he just transplanted himself. Apparently, the neighbor was feeding him, and then he gravitated over to my husband. He seemed to like men. Um, and then I bought him a cage one night, I think last week. So he was in the house for a couple days. Got him a collar. He hated leashes. Like he would just stop everything if you put a leash on him. So I'm like, damn. But he seemed well fed and he wasn't mangy or nothing. He looked like somebody just dropped him off in our neighborhood. He was okay. So we took him to get his to see if a chip was on him. He didn't have a chip. Struggled with a name. My husband was coming up with all kind of stuff. I was like, no, no, no. And then I said, I said, okay, mister. And then that stuck. That became his name. But then yesterday, my daughter let him out. And the last couple of days, had just been going to the backyard instead of running around. Well, yesterday, he decided to run around to the front. And he went out into the street. And my daughter called to him, but he didn't know his name was Mr. He didn't know, she just called to him. And a car hit him. And it was on impact. He didn't make it. So, the whole house is mourning his loss, except for the cat, who could care less and is back in business. He don't like nothing foreign in his house. Borderline happy right now, which is crazy to me. He don't know what exactly happened, but he knows something. He just know that thing is not in his house. And there's a cute little doggy. A cute little doggy. And I named him Mister. I said, hi, Mister. It was so cute. All right, so let me show y'all a picture. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. Well, I'm gonna blow it up and show you what Mister used to look like. Mister, we had to bury him in the back. He could be aggressive when he wanted to be. See, Mister? That's Mister. Isn't Mister cute, y'all? You see him? He was a friendly little thing to us. He liked my husband. He really did. Yeah. Here's a bigger version of Mister. Oops. Wait a minute. He was a miniature pincher. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're trying to decide what this boy is, and my phone says miniature pincher. Let me screenshot that. Send it to my husband. Wow. You look like a chihuahua too. Uh, all right, so let me just get off of that. But yeah, that was my temporary doggy that didn't make it. Yes, that's what I keep telling my kids and my husband. I say, we had a chance to love him before he was, you know, he got to experience love with us, and we got to experience love with him. So he felt love before he went. He even had on a little sweater that I had gotten him from Five Below because he was chilly sometimes because the weather keep fluctuating. So I was like, he got a little sweater on. He got more. He ain't like no clothes on him, but he was cute. It was so cute. Yeah, Mister. Rest in peace to Mister. I don't know who left that dog so feral like that. He was so cute, y'all. Everywhere we go, everybody's like, oh. We took him on car rides too. Our other dog, my pit she couldn't take no car ride. She was not a car ride girl. She would be shedding hair, rather throw up, about to poop. She couldn't handle the car at all. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Oh, once again, I uploaded a new. No, that's not a new short. I'm gonna put that on my what you call it. I'm gonna put it on. I gotta check the time and see if it could be a short, but I'm gonna put it on the shorts right now. So my TikTok. So check out my latest TikTok. It's about apologies. What apologies should look like. What a real apology is. Right. All right, Spirit, give me a message. Uh-oh. So we got a King of Wands energy. Somebody take charge. Somebody loyal and upright, right? But very attractive, maybe. Um, I'm hearing sexually charged. Somebody's very passionate. Put it that way. Tell me more, Spirit. All right, so we got King of Cups in reverse. I heard somebody pulling back an offer. Somebody finicky, emotional. Oh, somebody telling lies. Night. Okay, we got a couple of masculines on the board. Something more. I have to check and see who that might be. Burdens. Oh, so okay. So the burdens and missed opportunity have to do with lies. Move that over some. Bottom of the deck. Okay. And I just heard somebody let lies get in the way and cause them to lose opportunity. And I also heard that there's a huge burden involved because it was like, you know how when you tell one lie, you got to keep telling lies, right? But you also got to keep remembering your lies, right? That's what the burden is. Somebody was not honest. They were phony. They also were emotionally unavailable, but they kept up lies and nonsense. And I feel like it all stems from this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, somebody who is the liar. She could be in her masculine energy, but it's a feminine that created a lot of drama in someone's life. And I feel like, in particular, this King of Wands. So it's like she set somebody up for failure. Oh, yes, exactly what she did. All the lies, all emotional manipulation created a lot of burdens that set this King of Wands up for failure. Because the Four Cups is like, I don't want all the opportunities, but I'm also going to miss opportunities. So she's setting this person up for failure. And if they don't pay attention, they're going to succumb to the failure. So it's like, whew, somebody, let me turn on my heater. I get spiritual chills, but it's not even cold in my room, but I have to turn on the heater. So hopefully y'all don't have no problem with the volume. Hopefully y'all. Okay. So what I'm getting is that somebody got set up for failure. Or orchestrated by a Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is a really jealous individual who would like to sabotage somebody else. Now, why they want to sabotage them, I don't know. It could be a self-loathing that they have going on, meaning they're not happy within themselves. Let me know if the volume is okay, please. Tell me about the King of Wands. Yeah, because the King of Wands in the upright does want to be a good person. You know, a lot of readers that read only upright, they do see the King of Wands as like a player energy, somebody who's a bit of a hoe. You know what I mean? But for me, I read reversals that indicate the worst aspects of some of the cards. And this King of Wands wants to heal things, right? He wants to have opportunities. He wants to be at peace. You know, he needs a little patience, or he was trying to be patient with himself. So I don't get that it's him. I get all of this is orchestrated by this Queen of Wands in reverse. So they may have something in common. They may be together or they may be related. There's some commonality between them. But I feel like she causes a lot of calamities and problems in this King of Wands life. Tell me more. So she is a karmic feminine or distorted feminine energy, not a divine feminine at all. Yes, so okay. So she causes a lot of emotional manipulation to hold on to this person. They want to go, but they keep staying. They keep staying when they want to go. You know what I mean? Like this person stays in emotional manipulation with the the Knight of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like, you know, that song, something keeps calling me back, um, telling me I need you in my life. You know that song. Something keeps holding me back, me back. So this is like, I don't know all the lyrics to that song, but that's the chorus that comes up. So what I feel is that this person, he wants peace. He wants happiness. He wants, you know what I'm saying, to work on himself. But there's something about this Queen of Wands energy is very manipulative that keeps holding him back. Okay. Um, and it's pulling on that heartstring. It's making him feel like, do I want to give this up? Or can I give it another chance? She keeps him in waiting energy too. Breadcrumbing, that's what it is. It's the breadcrumbing technique. It's something about um you don't want to leave here before this happens. One day we're going to do this thing, and they're like, I think I should go because, you know, I'm wasting time. I'm not getting anywhere. Nothing you said before came true. Oh no, 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 it's gonna come true, and ain't nothing happening. Tell me more, Spirit. So what I get is that this Page of Swords has uncovered some lies that this Queen of Wands was telling him. He's uncovered lies that she said, and it's kind of like he's just started investigating her, watching her a little harder, and realizing, oh, you keep lying to me. You don't intend for me to be well. You saddling me with lies. He might even have been naive enough to confront her about those lies, but it ain't. She's not gonna stop lying because she'll pile those wands on even deeper the more she can. Yeah, and it's caused a state of anxiety. Oh boy. She may have anxiety, he might have anxiety. So I don't know who this is for, okay? Because I feel like we peering into somebody's life. Because I don't see you collective. I see an issue between two people. Unless you are the King of Wands going through this with somebody, that's all I could go for with this. But tell me about the Four of Cups, Spirit. Because there's now anxiety here from all those burdens. Okay, so now the Page of Coins has arrived as a likely outcome. This person has felt like they have lost so many opportunities that they need to start somewhere else. They really, it's like I'm ready to go plant a seed somewhere else. Bottom of the deck, yeah. So this Queen of Wands is somebody that's not trying to let your person go. I don't think I have the K for a king. Hey, like I said, this we peering into somebody else's life. Okay. So bottom line, not bottom line, because we still unpacking. And based on the scenario that you hear coming up, if you got a question you want me to ask, go ahead and put it in the chat and I'll respond. But what I'm seeing is that this Queen of Wands is not willing to let this King of Wands go. The King of Wands wants a healthy, balanced life, relationship, mental, all of that, right? She's creating things by breadcrumbing this man to not want to leave her. They're doing things. I feel like emotional manipulation right now. Um, it's also causing him to investigate all the lies that are being told with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. So there's a lot of mental and emotional manipulation involved here, right? There's also missed opportunities. Mm, 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 mm. And then the burden from the lies. That's the challenge and the lesson. This king needs to drop this burden, but they are so sucked into the drama. They're so sucked into the lies. Like they keep believing anything that she's telling them. They're anxious now, but she's created an anxiety within this person, and they've allowed it. You know, because they could have left this alone, but they didn't. So now they sitting in uh I heard indecision, burdens, and anxiety. Being anxious to remove themselves from a situation, but they can't because they keep going back emotionally. They're emotionally attached, but I feel like this is more of a trauma bond because of this person just lies to them. Like everything is a lie. And it rolls off her tongue so smoothly that it just sounds real. Like, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be real? That just, you know, there was somebody I saw. Oh, that dude, Jerome, from the story about Tisa. What's it called? Who the F who the who the F did I marry? Well, if you ever catch one of his YouTubes where people are interviewing him, he got an answer for everything. You hear me? Like it just, if you don't take the time to fact find and investigate what he's saying, it's like everything he got an answer for. Now I'm gonna tell you, he does have some behaviors that indicate he's lying, that don't make sense to the common sense. Okay, when if you just listening to him, like, nah, that don't add up because you said this before. But if you were the first time to ever hear about him or hear from him and not hear anything he previously said, he'd be talking circles around your head. You would believe him. And that's the kind of person I get, that this woman, this feminine issue, Lord, this feminine energy is. And she got a lot of self-worth issues that makes her want to hold on so tight that all she do is lie. So she's the type of person that will, let me see if I can get an example. Um, a letter comes in the mail saying, um, oh, we're getting ready to evict you. And your eviction court date is blah, blah, blah. And the masculine sees the mail, Page of Swords. He sees the mail. He goes, why are we getting an eviction notice? I just gave you X amount of dollars to pay the rent. What happened? Oh, they don't know what they talking about. They probably just sent that because remember 3 months ago when we were late? Yeah, that's probably it. I just probably got to add up the late fees, but meanwhile, she ain't paid the rent in 3 months. Okay. And she got to find a way to cough up the rest of that money. And she been taking the money from this masculine the whole time, ain't paid them. So that eviction notice is actually legit. But the way she will make it seem to that masculine is like, oh man, they ain't make it down. No, I don't know why they would do something like that. They just didn't calculate that money right. I'm gonna go look for my receipts. Meanwhile, she gonna go try to cut a deal to get out that court to hide it from them, and then she gotta find how she gonna get that money. But this type of energy will go find that from some other man. She'll do whatever she got to do for a little, how they say, do something strange for a little bit of change to get what she got to get to hurry up and build that money back up. Meanwhile, they're none the wiser because they're over here trying to heal. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go up. I don't think I have. Okay. Well, when they break free, or will they break free? Okay, we'll see. I guess that's. Mm-hmm. You know what I will say about this kind of energy is that until a few years ago, I didn't realize how protected or insulated I was from those type of characters. Um, I know in my psyche it's a little hard. I mean, spirit would have to give it to me. And I gotta dig deep from things I've heard to give examples of what I'm experiencing when I pull the cards. Because this type of nature of a person don't come natural to me, right? But it does come natural to people like that, right? So I haven't really been. I've had ratchet people, I will say, but I've been protected in the sense that I didn't gravitate to those individuals. So their schemes and their plots and the reasoning behind it, I can't fully understand it, but I know people that do it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's not foreign to me, but it is foreign to me because I don't behave that way. I don't associate with people that do this to people. But I do know of people who have this experience, which is crazy. So, all right, tell me more. Black Cherry, don't let me stop you from work. You could, I don't want you to get in no trouble. Don't let me stop you from working. You can always catch the replay. I'm just glad you were able to show up. It's fine. I know y'all worked in the middle of the day. I just wanted to come, you know what I'm saying? Holler with the collective for a minute. Um, so let's see. The likely outcome, Monica, is them seeing their way out. At least they're hopeful that they will, right? Because a page is a new beginning, a message, an opportunity. This page of coins is an opportunity to plant seeds somewhere. I don't see that this person wants to be here because, again, the page in this particular deck, first of all, the Four of Cups, his eyes is closed, so he's not looking back. And then this page is looking away from the whole scene. They don't really, this is not something they want, but currently they are in the midst of investigating what they're dealing with when it comes to this queen and her lies. Because the Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who's a stone cold liar and venomous about it. They're like, no, you're going to believe me. They're going to say whatever they got to say to make sure you believe them. Yep. But I feel like this person is doing more investigating, starting to realize, oh, oh, shoot. I just got a whole different download, y'all. Somebody got catfished. They were strung out on somebody that was playing with them. And now they want to investigate it because they got catfished. They could be getting catfished in their own home, or they could have got catfished by somebody remotely. But, yep. Ooh, okay, that's a whole bunch. Yeah. There was an emotional Queen of Wands promising something more. Hangman energy, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody got taken. Their luck got taken away, meaning they're having a string of bad luck or losing money. And then the Five of Swords, nothing but lies. Somebody got catfish, y'all. They're getting more emotionally manipulated. I'm going to go to another deck to clarify, but wow. I hope nobody sent somebody any money and only to find out this person was lying. Oh, that's what she's doing. She's the one catfishing people. To get, didn't I say she doing something strange for a little bit of change? Yep. Somebody doing something strange for a little bit of change, and it has a lot to do with her. She's a sexual deviant, you know what I mean? They're known for being out there. Could have been on the stroll or on the low, like somebody in the bars hanging out with dudes, getting drunk with dudes, bringing them home and running them pockets, doing whatever they got to do by hook or crook. So she is a liar. She probably will misuse money, overspend, whatever. But the thing is, she's always been somebody like a cat on her feet. You know what I'm saying? So if she got it today, she knows she could turn her trick and get it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. 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 I'm bugging because I just got that download. Like, okay. So the Queen of Wands, she's turning a couple tricks. All right, Spirit, give me one at a time. Not a whole book, please. One at a time. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Clarify him. Okay, so this is what happens with this Emperor, right? He's in a state of, I want to grow. You see the Emperor here? The King of Wands is in Temperance energy because it's giving cocoon. I don't know if he's isolating himself, but I feel like he's going through a growth spurt of maturity to become the Emperor. Or recently he has been experiencing some things that is sending him in that direction to become an Emperor. Well, that's good because that shows he will have discipline over himself. He will govern himself better. You know what I mean? He won't be as reckless or, immature or whatever things that will hold him back. He'll be more conscious of things and more responsible in his actions. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups energy. He is emotional, but let's see. Tell me more. One at a time, please. Oh. Yeah, so this here, the Two of Coins, this whole situation has him emotionally imbalanced. Also, it's impacting his ability to make good decisions. It's causing him to decide whether what he should let go and what he should hold on to. But it's also, he might be just dropping things because he can't handle much. This is somebody who can only handle the things that are around him. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not in his immediate circle, he may not have the attention span to deal with you because there's always some chaos, conflict, and drama associated with that Queen of Wands energy. One at a time. Tell me about the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, so this is that compromise energy, right? This is the ability to let go of trying to win all the time. Also, defeated from whatever, um, like being caught in the drama, being caught in the lies, being caught in the act, okay, and then being defeated by that, meaning you busted. I saw this in real time. You busted. I already know in advance. I've already checked before I ask the question. I know. That's why I feel like the Page of Swords is getting ready to head to that energy of, before I question this person, I'm going to already know the answers. I don't think they're going to give this queen too much heads up, but they may slip up if they decide to run their mouth, but she's going to keep lying. Regardless of what they uncover, she's going to keep lying. So they're going to have to dig deeper. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. So this queen, and even this king, potentially have to overcome the challenge of addiction, toxicity, um, arrested development. I'm hearing. Um, this is somebody who, temperance in reverse is an overindulgence. Somebody drinks too much, smokes too much, does too much of something, some sort of substance, some sort of coping mechanism, something to, take the pain away temporarily. Even if they overeaten or they're numbing themselves with tattoos or whatever, or cutting. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be cutting themselves. Somebody is trying to deal with the challenge of these burdens and the anxiety that has produced. This person could be having panic attacks. They could be depressed. You know what I mean? They could be having other mental health issues. But their world is in balance on both of these cards. The sun is in one area, the moon is in another. And if you call this a moon or call that money, it's something about them being completely imbalanced. Mm. Somebody's very imbalanced dealing with this energy. This Queen of Wands, oh, she's a piece of work. I mean, she goes beyond probably my level of comprehension or even explanation. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles with this Four of Cups energy. Mm. I heard that somebody's ready to put in the work to fight for themselves. Like I'm getting perseverance energy, and that they will struggle and that they will fight. They will have to fight. Um, a lot of disagreements, a lot of challenges, potentially with family members, people who it's like crab in the barrel mentality. Somebody trying to keep them from their goal or keep them from excelling in life. And remember what I said, she wants to see this person fail. That's what she wants. She's trying to set somebody up for failure. So she puts challenges in front of them all the time. And the Ten of Pentacles. This is definitely is a family situation, but it's a toxic family situation. This is not legacy. This is of the legacy, but this is not how you want to leave a legacy of integrity, of honor, respect, a long-term blessings. Like, you want to go build something that your child's child could benefit from. This is not that. This is not that. This is somebody maybe stuck in a delusion that that's what they are. If they all just stay together, if we just band together, you know what I mean? You take care of me, I'll take care of you. If we just stay together, we're gonna have it all. That's where the breadcrumbing and the lies are. This queen is scared to death of being left behind because she can see this masculine energy is maturing out of her mental grasp, out of her dynamics of breadcrumbing and drama. She sees this person as independent. And so, in the meantime, she's doing everything in her power to keep this person from growth. But she doesn't understand that that can't be stopped because she's wallowing in it because she won't grow because her development is arrested. And if I haven't explained that, because some people don't know what that means. So what my understanding, and I always like to put it because I didn't create the definition. So my understanding of arrested development is somebody who's at a development stage of their life where they don't seem to grow beyond. So for example, many of us have heard the raps, right? So we talked about the other day, Kendrick Lamar. So when Kendrick Lamar talked about Drake, he said, "You 37, but yet you are showing up as a 7-year-old." He's talking about his development being arrested, his emotional, where he shows up emotionally, how he has temper tantrums, how he could be disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, and not honor, you know, whatever, whatever he's supposed to honor, he's not doing it. So he's saying your development is arrested, and a lot of times that comes from childhood wounding. So something that happens in your childhood, whether it's they say here? Hold on. I got my little psych 101 book I be studying, right? So there is childhood, juvenile. So childhood, 1 to 5 years. Um, Juvenile is 6 to 8. Pre-adolescence, 9 to 12. Early adolescence, 13 to 17 years. Late adolescence is 18 to 23 years, and then adulthood is 23 and older. And I think that they made that list up to break down the different developmental years. Also, toward the end of those years, you know, they say by the age of 25, your frontal cortex has fully developed. That is your personality. That's who you're going to be mostly the rest of your life. Now, you can still grow. Your development does not have to be arrested. But somewhere in between, if you have some major childhood impact and trauma, you may show up as a disrespectful teenager. You may show up as a bratty 7-year-old in the way you deal with people. So some people's development is really arrested. Mm. Ooh, uh-oh. I'm getting ready to add some more. So listen, then everyone, not everyone, those that watch or even do tarot, we know that the Knight of Coins is a very slow moving yet determined knight. This card I was just about to pull fell in reverse. That is, Spirit gives me that card, meaning that development, or that should say, that slowness is changed to not necessarily speed, but they are speeding up, meaning they're not going to be as slow. It's not going to take as long as it was initially. It's almost like they moving at a steadier space. So maybe they were grazing and they looked like they weren't moving. But when it's in reverse, it's like, okay, I'm still determined, but I'm moving quicker now. This is what I'm getting with the Emperor energy. It's like they're destined, this person, is King of Wands, is destined to become an Emperor, but not without challenges presented by this Queen of Wands, who may want to elevate to Empress but can't. They don't have the wherewithal. They're not, this could be a parent, but not in the role of a parent, because she could be asking this King of Wands to regulate her emotions. So maybe she has the age, but not the temperament. You understand what I'm saying? She just is me find me with this person. Is I want to bring you down. I want to keep you stuck to me kind of energy. I don't want you to leave me and go be successful elsewhere. And this person is feeling guilty about that because she puts that guilt on them. If you go somewhere else, you're gonna make me look bad. If you go somewhere else, you're gonna make the family look bad. All the emotional uh, weight is on this King of Wands, who is trying to heal into the masculine he needs to be, but not without challenges. Period. Like she's not gonna let up, okay? Because she's miserable. So she's gonna do a lot. She's gonna do a lot because she's going to keep trying to keep that masculine down. And I saw that 4404 on the clock when I said that. She is trying to keep them grounded to her in this Ten of Pentacles situation. What this doesn't this is not real. It should be, but it's not. You see how everybody in this card is happy, smiling, gleeful? That is not what you experience when you're in the Eight of Swords energy. You don't get stuck in something that makes you, well, put it this way, you can stay with something that makes you happy, but you don't get stuck there, Eight of Swords. You don't sit there and ruminate over something that's real. All right, tell me about the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it's got this person constantly looking elsewhere. They don't know where they want to go. They don't know. This person is at crossroad energy because they feel catfished by this Queen of Wands. She played with them. Whether this is a long-term, old relationship, family, she just feels played with. And now, here you are, collective. Now, again, if you are the King of Wands, then you turn into the Queen of Swords because you got smarter and wiser and you cutting something out. And this has a lot to do with this Page of Swords right here. This is like somebody saying, got it. I've had my epiphany. I've had my thoughts, my time to deliberate. I've decided based on the evidence, I'm not messing with you like that. Okay? I can't mess with you like that. Why? Because you're a liar. And the truth has been revealed. I've already started my investigation. So, before this person says anything, that you already know the answer. Right. You say your ex is in the 1 to 5 years? Let's see what it say. All right, so the mother, childhood, 1 to 5 years, the mother remains the main interpersonal relationship with the child, but is now distinguished from other people that care for the child. Okay, what was it before that then? Oh, infancy. I forgot. I didn't see that on another page. So infancy, birth to 1 year. During this epoch, the mother figure gives the child tenderness, and the child learns anxiety. Let me tell y'all something about childhood bonds. If the mother is the center of that child's life, whoever mothers the child. So let's just say a mother disappears from the child's life, whether it's death, whether it's she gave up, she left, something happened to her, whatever, right? Whoever was mothering the child gives that child the tenderness they need to feel attached and loved in this world. Whether it's a grandmother, auntie, it don't matter. Whoever mothered the child gives them that tenderness they need. Now, does a child require their mother? Absolutely. But if for any reason they don't have the biological mother, the people who are tender to that child in the early years help develop that. But then the child can also learn anxiety by not getting that from that mother figure in their environment, and it rewires the brain. Either the child survives or they don't survive. Right. What?
You see any paper towels?
No, that's it.
That's what's up there.
Y'all finished up here?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to get more. Yeah, you're right. The primary attachment figure, it could be a man too. It's whoever is giving that love. Yes, the failure to thrive. And I've read about experiments with that too. So some thrive because they had the village. They had people around them that loved and nurtured them, that kept that person alive, that gave them that tenderness that they did not receive from the primary parent, right? But not getting that from a primary parent who is available to give it but doesn't give it does something to a child too. And then all the development years beyond that cause other things, right? Like the anxiety they talked about, being traumatized, like they talked about, being abandoned. You know what I mean? Like all those things play a part in the development of a person. I feel like, let's just put her as a mother if she is. This person is trying to heal beyond that right now. And either their catalyst is this Queen of Swords, or they have assumed the Queen of Swords energy themselves because they're realizing who they're surrounded by. If this is not a parent relationship, because I know it could be what this indication of family here, it could still be like a feminine energy in their life, that's creating havoc, but still trying to pull on this person's emotional heartstrings by saying, we're family. We're family. You can't leave me in the gutter. You can't leave me like this. I need you. Or and if they don't say it directly, they manipulate the person into believing that the person cannot leave. Right, exactly, Black Cherry. You trapped, but you don't realize you can go. Because this person, this Queen of Wands in reverse, will only use those tactics on others to get what they want, because they already are quick and willing to catfish other people, to pretend that they're going to give them something more to get what they need at that moment in time to survive. This person is always in survival and hustler mode. They always about that bag and always trying to get them coins. They don't really need this person, but emotionally, I think they're making them a punching bag, trying to stop them from growing. Because if you grow past me, then you don't need me. That's what she's saying. If you get too big for your britches, if you don't understand, if you no, put it this way, if you start to understand who you are in this world, how magnificent you are, how wonderful you are, if you ever understand that, then you realize you won't need me. That's why she want to hold on to them. Yeah, so I also feel like this Queen of Wands uh has a King of Swords in their life that they like to indulge with the Temperance in reverse. There's an influence. She has a masculine influence, almost like a pimp, but it doesn't have to be, but it could be somebody that's very influential in her life. So maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that kind of manipulates her as well. Because I don't know if y'all realize this, but a lot of narcissists also are controlled by somebody. They also tend to know who to play with, who not to play with, but they can also be very much controlled by somebody. That's it, right? So there is a masculine. So it could be her counterpart. It could be a father figure. It could be a boyfriend, a lover, somebody that mentally messes with her, gets her to do the things that she does to other people, or maybe self-indulge and become real selfish with her. She could be a fire sign, or that could be somewhere prominent in her chart as well. But the fact that she likes to play a lot of mental games is given, that she could also be heavily an air sign too, is why they relate. But this person, that King of Wands, I'm over here shaking my table, my bad. Um, he has had to step into this energy, or he may be listening to or communicating with somebody who's not tolerant of any of this. Because the Queen of Swords don't play. Okay. She don't play. That's that Gemini energy, that Libra energy. She don't play. She will come and set you straight. Aquarius too. All the air signs, right? But again, somebody is trying to set this person up, make them fight their way out of this situation, make them lose opportunity. Oh, shoot. Look at that, y'all. The devil in reverse. So, what I can gather from the devil in reverse is that no matter how much lies, all the indulgent, all the burdens, all the stuff, this person is ready to grow into that masculine energy. They're ready to grow into that emperor. They're working on it. They're growing. They're doing what they got to do. And they're overcoming the addictions. They're overcoming the codependency. They're overcoming this fake bond that they have with this person who does not want to see them grow. They're starting to realize who they really are and how manipulative they are with the magic. I'm sorry, magician in reverse. They know this Queen of Wands is a magician, and she's a straight liar. We established that from the beginning of the reading. She is a liar. The magician is a manipulator, a liar. They use all their talents for terrible reasons, right? They are like they doing witchcraft. They work spells. They do word spells. Word spells are lies. Word spells. manipulate your free will because you don't know truth from fiction. And if you don't know truth from fiction, then you don't know how to operate a certain way because your free will has been taken. If you don't know all the facts, how can you make a good decision, right? And if somebody's always competing and causing you stress and bringing their drama they don't give you an opportunity to make a good decision. They're kind of always testing your gangster. So before you could settle into a good thought, boom, here's a new emergency to take care of. Or I'm crying about this, come regulate that. This person now is seeing past all of that. Now, what they do, that's still the question. Because now it's I feel like right now it's more of a self-discovery. Not only just the self, but they may be discovering the world around them because they're discovering who this person is to them, what this person is doing to them, how this person can't be trusted, how much this person is a burden, emotionally, physically, financially, because she got them on the hook for some money. You can't tell me. And she waiting on this person to get more because she do see potential in this person, but her goal, her primary goal is to keep her hooks in them. It's not working though. Because the more she put on this person and the more they're trying to grow and develop, the more she's trying to slow their development down. It's like it's clashing with who they are because this person may have had a failure to thrive to some degree, but persevere because of the village around them. They're going to grow past this at some point in time. But this, I don't know how old this individual is, right? I would say if this person is in their 50s, yeah, no, they probably won't change much. They may be feeling like things are over. Some people are like that. Some people will persevere to the very end and realize, oh, you've been playing with me, X, Y, and Z, playing with my mind, and all of a sudden they have epiphany and they grow up. They mature. They look back at the things that they've done, and now they're like, damn, I did that because of that influence. I made that choice. I lost that opportunity because of that influence. So this has to be a willingness on somebody's part to also see whatever role they played in this past energy, believing her lies at some point in time. She may have been able to manipulate them to go do things that their better judgment or their intuition was kicking them saying, don't do that. But she convinced them that it was the right thing to do because she got a real slick tongue. Now this person is sitting in the energy like, nah, I'm not doing that no more. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that. You just been lying and lying, and I done found out some of your lies. Now I done did some private investigation because this is in a hidden energy. So this is giving me somebody's getting smart, and their head is clearing up. And it started with an inquiry, like, let me question this. Let me observe this. Let me watch what's going on here. Because them lies here been too damn blatant. You know how somebody will lie to you, and then when you confront them or you just ask a little question, you don't even confront them. You just, how come and they hit you with all the extra drama and bravado, and you're like, what? All I was trying to ask you was, how come it's now my fault? All I wanted to do was ask you a question. But because their backup is up against the wall for lying. This is what this energy gave them. And it caused that person to be like, well, if you that damn excited about something, now they like, And it could have been somebody in their life that gave them a clue, like, well, why would they get so upset if it's only blah, blah, blah? You know what I mean? Like if it's not a big deal, why are they making it a big deal? And that person could have been like, oh, this is, when you're under the spell, you sit there and you go, that's how they always are. I mean, that's what they do all the time. Yeah, but that don't make it right. You might want to question that. And somebody did some investigation. The wrestler. I've never seen a wrestler. Who's in that? But yeah, so we got the devil here. Let's see. Let's do a little kipper dipper on this situation. Oh my gosh. It reminds you of difficult situations you were in. Well, I'm glad you said were. And that's past tense because don't nobody want to be in this. You know what I mean? Like this right here, this is the kind of energy that will suck your soul dry if you don't wake up from it. It will keep you from all your opportunities because this person keeps you with so much drama and confusion that every time the dust settle, they kick it back up with something else. And it will seem like they're a victim, right? This Queen of Wands will come up acting like a victim all the time and needing someone to save her all the time. This is what keeps a person feeling like they got to come back. This person has to make a decision like, okay, I might be strong, I might be the masculine energy, I might even be capable of helping out. But is it my responsibility to fix this person's life? And the answer would be no. Even if this is this King of Wands, even if she was their child, it's not their responsibility to fix her life. And I mean grown child. I mean like we talked about the development stages. I'm not talking about somebody under the age of 18 or in that adolescent stage between 16 and 18, whatever it is. This is somebody like when this person gets to adulthood and they start carrying on, you gotta let somebody be what they are. You cannot fix their life. If this person is older than them, they doing their best to keep somebody stuck and breadcrumb, like I said. And again, depending on how long she's known this person, she could be catfishing them. I know somebody that went through that. Well, I don't know. They probably still going through. Who knows? Um, but they would give all their money to an individual they didn't even know. They didn't even know them. It was the person could get on the line and hound them and make them feel bad, and this person would just give, and there was a promise of something in the end, but it would never materialize. And this was going on for like 2.5 years. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if they're still involved with this person because I personally had to exit the situation for my role in trying to help them get their life together, realizing they giving all their money away to somebody. So this Queen of Wands really has a heavy influence on somebody, but it's starting to dissipate. Look, bottom of the deck, I don't even know, false person. They dealing with somebody who catfished them and is a false person. Somebody feels extremely taken advantage of. And now they're waking up to what this person was really about. With this false person. Mickey Rourke and Marissa Tomei. Oh, that gotta be old. The wrestler. All right. I'm gonna check that out. All right, tell me more about this masculine energy spirit. Because in the recent past, they grown up. Oh, okay. So the masculine, they are experiencing something in rapid speed. So the family room sounds like something recently happened that became a catalyst for this person. Something within the last 30 days happened that kind of woke this masculine energy up. Because this is a 24-hour to 4-week card. Also, it's about secrets. So there was some secrets revealed recently. Something came to light. Tell me more. High honor. So this is where this person wants to be, where they see high honor, where they see integrity, where they see people who stand up for themselves, who persevere. That's where they want to be, high honor. That's high honor to them. Somebody that knows how to. This person was in a position that they couldn't defend themselves well because how emotionally manipulating this queen is. They could not. It felt like they had no wins when it came to her. Tell me more. Okay, somebody's. So it is a woman, a mature woman, who is this Queen of Swords that's giving this person some hope about the future. Also, she balances things with the six card. She also may be somebody they've known. So this could have been grandma. This could be auntie. This could be somebody else besides this Queen of Wands energy that is really guiding this person, like talking sense to them, sitting down with them, going through logic. I had a person like that in my life that she taught me. She was my bonus mom, right? She was my stepmom. And I remember just sharing with her things that were happening to me and her saying, let me explain something to you. That person is trying to take advantage of you. And let me tell you why. Because blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, I was just going to do da, da, da. She's like, nope, we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it this way. And this is why. So this is somebody being a mentor, nurturing somebody, being mature, being responsible. And she's a Queen of Swords, so she don't come to play. Okay? You can listen to her or not listen to her. That is your choice. But ultimately, she don't come to play. And now that I think about, she might be a good cook. That's why I had the title. What's cooking? She might be a good cook too. Feeding them while she's schooling them. Ooh, look at that, y'all. The coffin. So all of this nonsense, unfortunately, you know, I shared to y'all about the dog, right? And I did have a download earlier that there may be somebody, and I didn't expect this to come out right now, but it might be somebody who experiences a death with their Queen of Wands in reverse. She's a reckless energy. Um, they may not get closure because she may do something and become a burden even after death. And I usually don't pick up death. Honestly, I don't. But there may be a permanent ending to this. So if it's not a physical death, it's an emotional death, or a physical, and that is a separation. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Mm. And there's some sort of expectation involved here. But I feel like that's your person having an expectation. And I'm going to clarify, but tell me more. Yeah, she was. This Queen of Wands had to be a mother figure in this person's life. Could have been a baby mom, but she's some sort of mother figure that this person can't trust anymore. She was an official person, or she always wanted to be that official person. And if she is a mother figure, that interrupts all their other relationships because she's the type of person that has to be the center. Like she this person, if it's the, well, not if this king could go get a girlfriend, right? And if this is his mother, she's the type of person that won't let that relationship go too far without interfering, without putting seeds in his head about the girl or fiance or the wife or whatever, by saying, she's not good enough for you. She don't cook and clean enough. She don't do this enough. Like whatever she can. Or I don't like her. She don't look at me. She look at me funny. Whatever little nasty thing she could say, she will do whatever she got to do to keep this masculine thinking she's the official person. When in fact they need to move on. She also is in her head about being the official person, Eight of Swords, because she thinks that she is the official person. Almost like I'm the mother, so therefore I'm like better than the wife. When you're not supposed to be. She needs to go get her own life. But the thing is, she messes with a King of Swords in reverse. So that relationship is always rocky. They don't always get along. They always have some tumultuous drama going on with them. Anxiety, making everybody anxious around them. But she thinks that her core nucleus family is supposed to extend her tentacles to her children, and that they can't have healthy relationships outside of her being the center of it all. this is going to cause them problems down the line. Tell me about this expectation spirit. Oh, so this masculine energy has an expectation that they're going to have a choice to be with the lover that they choose. They're going to have the opportunity to balance out their life. 1 and 5 equals 6. So this person is looking at who can I balance my life with. What they gotta understand though is they must separate from this devil reverse energy, because you cannot see what a person is and be around them and expect your life to be smooth. It will not work that way. You cannot heal in an environment that makes you sick. So I don't care how many epiphanies you have about that person and who they are. My nose is itching, so I know I'm supposed to be saying this. If you're in a toxic environment, I don't care how much a grip you have on your mind. You cannot keep that grip on your mind when you're around somebody who's constantly trying to demean you, degrade you, and delude you. Because you always got to constantly look over your shoulder. You got to investigate. You can't trust a word they say, right? And if they say something good, you can't trust that either. Then you also fall into that, well, they're trying kind of nonsense. When people try enough just to get you to stay right where you are, because I'm getting that that's the energy that this person is in right now, that this queen is acting just right enough because they want something out of this person. Just enough breadcrumbing to keep you still. You cannot grow in the environment that made you sick. But something tells me in the hidden energy that this is coming to an end, a hard ending. It's going to be hard to deal with emotionally, but there will be an end nonetheless. Like death comes, it comes. Now, whether it's physical or whether it's mental, financial, whatever it is, it's coming. And this person is going to have to get ready for it. They anticipate an opportunity. I hope they're not just waiting on the death to come, because it's really a decision that they have to make. That's why the lovers is here. That's a choice. They got to make a choice. Do I stay and do I wallow in this misery, or do I grow? Do I move on? Do I let go? All right, let me get another deck. Like Rebel deck, but I always gotta watch the curses in that. Let's see what this is. Maybe by winter, there's a metamorphosis happening now. That by winter, there's going to be a significant change. Now I know that doesn't add up with seasons, but there is some sort of metamorphosis currently occurring for this king energy. Oh wow. And there's destruction. Wow, of a family by a false divine feminine. This is coming to an end. Let me see. This is coming. Hold on. This is coming to an end. Let go and grow. Yeah. Somebody has to allow the destruction to happen. And it's one of the hardest things they can do. They gotta stop chasing this mystical image of this divine feminine that doesn't exist within this queen of wands in reverse. She is a false divine feminine. She's a liar. She's a manipulator. All under the guise, we're family. I'm the one you want. There's a destruction to all of that. This home, you see, is being wiped out by a tornado. This is giving tower energy. This is like, yeah, all that stuff you thought was real, you get ready to lose all of that in your life. Everything you thought was real will be no more. That's what's happening to this divine masculine, and he's going through a metamorphosis, a change, and it's kind of like they're slowly going through some stuff, and then all of a sudden, because they uncover some things, because they start having epiphanies, but they start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and it's kind of like, oh wow, hold on. It's like, I will say, okay, I watched that video that I put on a short, or yeah, it's a short, um, um, avoiding attachment style. When I watched that video, it healed something in me. Um, it let me know what I was dealing with a certain situation. No, actually several several situations, right? But it kind of, just the way, it's something about when you hear a thing at a specific time. It's like divine timing. You hear a thing at a specific time and you may know it, but it's how it's presented to you at that given moment that you can accept it, right? And I had that moment when I saw that short. I was like, oh, that's it. So what it did was, for me, it confirmed my decisions to distance myself from it, to heal from it, to not engage in it, to not try to fix it or change it, to allow it to be whatever it's meant to be, but without me. Okay. I don't need it. Now, I made a decision a while back because it just didn't sit right in my soul. My intuition and spirit was like, that'll keep you sick. That'll keep you stressed. You don't want that. And I was like, yeah, no, I value my peace. I don't want none of that. So I pulled back, because I had to preserve me, right? Then I saw that short recently, and I posted it, but it was like, oh, they compartmentalized it for me. Like, that's what it is. And this is why you made the decision you made. I said, I'll be. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this masculine one more time. Maybe one more thing on this masculine who is going through some. Damn, my nose still itching, y'all. Growth and development. Oh, I bet what's crazy is that when I'm doing these messages like that, I guess because I got this heater on is limiting my chills, but when I really intentionally have something I have to tell you, like intensely, I don't mean intentionally, intensely have something that spirit wants me to say, um, I get these itch, my nose itch so much I want to put ice on it. And then when I'm done delivering the message, all of a sudden that sensation goes away. Isn't that crazy? Does that ever happen to y'all? Because I lose the sensation after the message is delivered. I'm looking at my nose now. What's going on? Mm. Ooh, itchy, itchy, y'all. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more about the masculine. Patience. So the temperance is here. So this is not the patience for you, y'all. This is patience. This person is developing patience with themselves. And this is also indicating that this was a long time coming. This person had to find patience within themselves. They may also have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, which I got with the Four Swords here. They may have been experiencing a lot of anxiety that from this energy that's always causing the drama in their life. This also may be somebody recognizing the character of somebody that they didn't want to see because of the role, high official person in their life. Like, you can't be the whole that I think you are because you're so and so in my life. You're my auntie, you're my mama, you're my grandma. Like, I can't imagine you being a whore in my life. You got what I'm saying? Like, somebody is coming to the realization that, wow, you really are a piece of work, and I gotta heal from this now. Is what it is. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, that's what happens when I download, Monica. When I download songs, oh my God. I gotta tell you about it. I gotta look up the lyrics. I gotta understand what it means. Only for it, just for it to go away. And I'm like, whew. Because if I don't talk about it, if I don't share it, it will stick with me until I guess, get the message out for whoever need to hear it. I don't always have to be y'all on the live or whatever. But one day somebody will come across and be like, aha. I'm like, yep, that was for you. Free will. This person, one of y'all said it earlier, right? Hey, Tuesday. Hey, birthday girl. Um, it's your birthday all month. This person has to recognize that they have free will. They do. They have to recognize that they can choose their path with the Two of Wands, that they can let burdens go, let all the dysfunction go, and focus on the pentacle that's going to bless them. They have to recognize that they can walk away from all the emotional manipulation and problems. They can do it. They have the free will, meaning it's their choice. It's nobody else's choice. I don't care what this mature woman says or does. The choice is theirs. And I feel like she recognizes that. That's why she's in the Queen of Swords energy. She recognizes that I could tell you whatever I want to tell you, right? That's going to help you or benefit you. But if you don't do it, it's no skin off my back. I did what I was supposed to do. Like she can detach. Queen of Swords can detach. I can give it to you. What you do with it is what you do with it. Like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. This mature woman knows that she can't force anybody to do anything against their free will. They have to make the choice. Yes, and this person has a connection that transcends this lifetime. So they may have a past life connection with the pure mature woman. She could be like my bonus mom, was to me. Our connection transcends this lifetime because even though she passed away in my early 20s, I still see her. She comes to visit me in dreams. She gives me messages, symbols, and signs all the time. Like she has not left me. Um, it didn't feel that great growing up at times because I know I got on her nerves. And sometimes she got on my nerves, right? But she always nurtured and loved me and was very responsible with me. So I'm grateful to God for her. And I wish she was still here. She would have been an excellent grandparent to my children, like excellent. I couldn't ask for better. But she still shows up for me even in the afterlife. It's amazing. Like she still shows up for me. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about the lover. My nose is itching. So let me pause before I pull in this next card and just say, listen, after experiencing what I experienced yesterday with Mr. Anytime you have a death of any sort, it just reminds me, and hopefully I can remind you of how fleeting life is and how important it is to love upon the people that love you. Um, I'm grateful for my bonus mom, and I'm glad that we developed a relationship where I was able to demonstrate uh, some appreciation for her before she passed. And I say some because in hindsight, of being much older now, was so much more I wish I could have done for her. But I was too young and hadn't experienced life, so there's things that I hadn't yet done for her on her behalf that I wish I could have done for her. I wish I could have honored, but she loved me anyway. She loved me anyway, and you got to be grateful for the people that actually love you, not those folks that tear you down. Those folks that tear you down do make you stronger. I ain't gonna lie. You got to go through some things sometimes, right? And it ain't always butterflies and and honey in the field. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna go through some stuff. We here to learn lessons in this lifetime. But it's one of the lessons we're supposed to learn is to identify the lanterns, the guidance, the beautiful unconditional love along our pathway, and to honor it. Because if we go through life and we don't honor it, we're more than likely predestined to come right back and learn that lesson till we get it. Woo, pride and ego. Uh-oh. I gotta clarify. Why is pride and ego here, Spirit? Is the person having an ego death? Oh, it was cycles. What about the pride and ego? Remember I said she gonna plant some roadblocks, right? So tell me more. Well, this is trying to show up. Understanding. Somebody's my nose itching, my gosh. Somebody understands that they had pride and ego issues and that they were in cycles. I'm gonna take pride and issues. I mean, understanding. This is what Spirit wanted me to see. And that is concluding. That's coming to an end. Somebody is realizing all the pride and issues that they had and all the cycles that they were having, that now has to come to an end. What's the bottom of the deck? Yeah. And this nostalgia energy is this Queen of Wands trying to hold on for dear life. I'm telling you, she's doing her best to hold on to this person. Or I should say she's doing her worst to hold on to whomever this is. She has a definition of love that is not unconditional, because you don't hold on to it and attach yourself to somebody that hard. If you truly, truly love the individual, you will learn to let them be free. This is what I get from the mature energy. She knows that they may be attached in the 3D or 5D energy, but they have free will. That's something she understands. This karmic behind Queen of Wands in reverse does not get that. So she's not letting go. She gonna hold on till it hurt. I never seen this card this way until now. Spirit is showing me. Uh, I may not see it like that every time, but even the little indentation here on the wrist area is like, that's how hard this person is gripping. Like I refuse to let you take your heart somewhere else. I refuse to let you go. Oh, wow, y'all. This was a doozy. But your person is going through understanding. They know their pride and ego was an issue because they let shame run them. When this Queen of Wands was doing all her emotional manipulation, she did it through shame. She shamed this person. You can't make me look bad. You can't make us look bad. So she knew how to speak to their ego. She took this person through so many cycles, and now they like, oh, I understand. All of this had to end. And I say had in the past energy because I mean that this is where they're going. They going. It's gonna be past tense real soon. It is being destroyed as we speak. And you saw the coffin there. That's the challenge and lesson. But it's like to let it be. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't get involved. It's not your fight. This person has to surrender. They gotta surrender that pride and ego. They got to let this whole situation die naturally. It has to be organically. No one can force this because this will make two people that shouldn't be hold on tighter or longer than they should. So just let it conclude on its own. It's having its natural ebb and flows. It's having its natural cycles. And we are, seeing all of these things take place before our eyes, right? Whether you know these two people in particular or you're directly involved or not, we are seeing the endings of situations like this, where people are learning that they gotta just let that be and let it go. You got to. Stop trying to force something to fit that don't fit. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to get played with. Stop letting shame grip you so bad that you lose your common sense or develop some of them common sense. You start paying attention to crap. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm-mm. I didn't even realize we was on this long. I guess I had some energy. Girl, y'all, not girl. Y'all, I've been trying this mushroom coffee. It's good too. It's not rice. It has 10 different mushrooms and I forgot what it's called. But it does give energy. It tastes like coffee, and I don't know if y'all heard me say I don't like coffee. This is like, I call it essence of coffee because it don't have the bitterness of coffee for me. I put some, sweetener in it and some oat milk in it, and it tastes great. hmm So that's the reading, y'all. Thanks for hanging with me midday. Right, do the inner work to heal that shame. Absolutely. Once they heal that shame, no more pride and ego because they realize that that don't serve them. That gets destroyed. They start to surrender. They realize this person was throwing a rock and hiding their hand the whole damn time, always keeping them in drama. Then we got a conclusion after we fully understand what we're dealing with. So what the heck should I name this reading? Good Lord. Because I'm going to rename it. I'm going to rename it. I don't know what it's going to be, but I had a name in the middle of it, but I was so busy channeling that I didn't write it down. But thank y'all. I'm going to do another reading and upload that one. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, I don't know if I would do a live tonight, but I will give y'all another reading. Thank you for coming to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Love ya. If you put a title in the chat, I'll see it later. It'll pop up later. So, but if you do it now, I'll see you in the next 5 minutes. So, in the meantime, y'all,